Shira7, I'm back and I got another video request. This video request is about how to spice up your relationship after years and how to get it back, and from being so boring and mundane if you've been married or with the same person forever, and how to get the spark back. I'm just going to be honest in this video because everybody will tell you the same thing. Oh, do this, do that, do this and that, and do da-da-da. The reason why the spark goes away is because you are with the same exact person over and over, doing things the same exact way, doing things, on a schedule, in a routine, and it gets very old after a while. And if you think about something, when you first met or when you were single and dating, everything was new and exciting, okay? Everything was new and exciting. Nothing was the same every day. Everything was new. You went to new restaurants, you went to new places, you explored new things to do, you had vacations, gone places you've never been before. And now that you're married or in a long-term relationship, it's kind of like you're stuck in the same routine every single day, and there's nothing new or exciting about your life or that other person, okay? They look the same, they act the same, they dress the same, they smell the same, and it's like, ugh, okay? Now I'm going to tell you, if you're a woman, what you can do, and then I'm going to tell the men what they can do, okay? So I'm going to start with the women first. Women, if you are in a relationship and your husband or boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever is stuck in a routine, and so are you, this is what you should do. First of all, change something. I don't care what it is. Pick something. Like, if you don't like change, you're going to have to kind of deal with it. But you need to pick something to change. You can either change the decor in the bedroom. You can change your style of clothing. You can change your hair. You can change your makeup look. Just change something. And make sure it's a dramatic change, okay? Something that stands out. I don't care what it is. I mean, if it's just wearing red lipstick when you never wore red in your life, do something different, okay? And as far as like a bedroom makeover, sometimes a bedroom makeover can actually help the relationship, because there are certain things you can put in your bedroom that will increase libido. Mirrors, different colors, reds, scents, candles, softer sheets, satin sheets, just something like, fix it up. Curtains, darken the room, or you could kind of create a hotel atmosphere in your room. Have, like, if you can afford it, get you a little mini fridge and keep some champagne in there. And then, like, when it's late at night, and if you have kids, if they're in the bed, just pop out the champagne and have a drink before bed. And that will get things flowing. Now, changing your look can also help, because sometimes guys are very visual creatures. They get tired of looking at the same woman every day. That's why a lot of men will look at women when they walk by. It's not that they want to cheat on them with you. It's just that they like visual stimulation. So if you can buy a wig, if you don't want to do anything drastic to your appearance, buy a wig. Try a new makeup look. Go get a free makeover at the department store, and whatever. And then go, if you can't afford to buy the products, go find some drugstore products that are just as, good but cheaper. Or use what you already have. Try a new perfume. Shave areas that you have never shaved before if you're, like, a little older. Just do some crazy stuff. Get a tattoo with his name on it somewhere, because, like, nowadays, tattoos, you can get them removed or you can have them tattooed over. But, like, as a birthday surprise or something crazy like that, get his name tattooed somewhere where nobody else can see it. And that will be like, oh my God. That will put the spark back into it, if anything, I don't have a tattoo of my husband's name, but I'm saying, if it's like, if you're desperate, okay, go get you a tattoo with your man's name on it, your woman's name on it, your whatever. And don't tell them. Let them find it. Let them find it. Okay. Take showers together. That helps. Plus, it saves on water. If you take showers together, you're going to become closer. Like, the more things you do together intimately, the closer that you become again. Cook together. Bathe together. You know, explore new restaurants and places that open up that's new together. Just do as much as you can together. If he's not like a person that likes to do things together, email him stuff, like funny stuff that you find online, silly stuff, crazy stuff. It lets you know that you're thinking about him, and laughter is also a good way to regain a spark, because if you laugh together, your vibrations raise and you feel happy and endorphins are released and you get more energy and your libido is up, okay? So laughter, a change of scenery, like if you are like this couple who like has date night and goes to the same movie theater and then the same restaurant every date night, switch it up. Go all the way on the other side of town. Find a new restaurant. Go to a different type of movie theater that you've never been to. Or don't even go to the movie theater. Skip the movie theater. Go dancing. Go get a drink at some bar, some weird bar that's supposed to be like, you know, the hottest new craze or whatever. Go do something new. Get out there. Let people see who you're with and let them look at you too. Because when you're out in a crowd and your man is watching other men watch you, that turns him on. And vice versa. If you're out in a crowd and you see women looking at your man, checking out your man, you're like, oh my God, he is kind of cute. I forgot how good he looked compared to all these other people. And if your man's not attractive, if you're not attractive anymore, and y'all are just, you know, just blah and don't care and are comfortable with what you look like, still, it's fun to get out and go and people watch. And you can see how other people act in their relationships. And you can start to appreciate yours more. You'll be like, oh my God, I'm so glad we are not like them. Look at them. They're crazy, you know. So yeah, get out with other people. There's nothing more satisfying than watching other people and being thankful for what type of person that you're with, okay? Okay, another suggestion, if you're daring, okay, this is only for the daring people. Take your husband or partner or whoever to a strip club or a topless club. And if you're not that open-minded, take them to like Hooters or something like that, you know. Something where there's other women walking around and they can enjoy the view, you know. And this will open up a conversation and more dialogue as well. And you can kind of look and see what he's looking at and the types of women or features that he's attracted to more. And you can say, okay, he likes brown hair or blonde hair or red hair. He likes this. He likes, you know, you can kind of pick up, because he's not going to tell you unless he's just that kind of guy. He's not going to say, oh, you know what? You look so good with red hair, or, you know, with this type of shirt, or, you know, this type of makeup look. See what he's attracted to, and then, you know, be cool. If you're already married, you're in it for the long run, and you've been together forever, it's not going to, you know, hurt anything for you to take him out and see how he reacts around these type of women. Like, if you take a man to a strip club and watch them and how they look at the strippers and see how stupid they get, and, you know, buy him a table dance and see how silly they act. And then, you know, when it's time to go home, he's going to be like, okay, you ready? Let's get this thing going. You know, I'm already aroused. You've taken me to a strip club. We had some champagne, you know, and then bam. And a lot of people say, oh, go on vacation. But sometimes people don't have time to go on vacation, and they need to find something to do in the city on the weekends. But if you do have time to go on a vacation, go somewhere that there's not a lot of activities. Like, go somewhere where you're not going to be overwhelmed with things that you have to go do. You know, like a tropical vacation is good for couples who are trying to get back their intimacy. New Orleans would be a cool place because you can you don't have to really dress up and, be all formal, and there's not like so many touristy things to do. It's kind of like a lounging city where you could just go and enjoy the atmosphere and the cafes and the little bars and clubs and the music. Stuff like that, take inexpensive vacations that will bring you closer instead of distract you from each other, What else? Okay, for the men. That's enough for the women. If I think of something else, I'll add it in at the end. But for the men, this is what you need to do. Okay? Women get tired. Okay, women aren't attracted to men for other reasons other than looks and routine. They get unattracted to men because of the things that they do. Okay, this is the difference. We're not visual creatures like men are. We're like action creatures. We want to see you in action. We want to see you doing something that pleases us. Like a lot of guys, they will leave stuff on the floor. They will leave the toilet seat up. They will just do things wrong and backwards around the house. And they'll just leave dirty underwear, and that turns women off big time. That's like, oh my God, I don't care how good you look. When they look at you, they're going to see underwear on the floor. Okay? So stay clean. Pick up your own stuff. It's not attractive, because when you're trying to get some and we're looking at you, all we're seeing is your dirty underwear on the floor. Okay? So clean up after yourself. Another thing, if try a new look, grow some 5 o'clock shadow, grow a beard, shave a mustache, grow a mustache. Just do something different with your look, okay? Something that she'll like. Try a different cologne. Get a new updated hairstyle. Try some new clothing, some new styles that are out, just to spark her interest again. And I'm not going to say change everything about yourself, but just update your look. Women like to see men who are still caring about their appearance, even if it's not, all out. Just one piece, one t-shirt, one pair of jeans, one pair of shoes, update your look a little bit. Update your hair. Be sweet. Call them, text them more than you have. Bring them a surprise home. Like if you can't afford roses or flowers all the time, bring her some candy, her favorite ice cream, a magazine, just something that lets her know that you were thinking about her and you wanted to give her something, a gift or something. It can be cheap. It can be like a card. Just, some M&Ms. It doesn't matter. Bring her something. She'll appreciate a gift from you. Okay? And sometimes, like on Friday nights or whatever, take her out, offer and say, you know what, let's go out. You don't have to cook. Let's go out. Even if you are in a long-term relationship, been married to the same person forever, take her out sometime. Show her off. Tell her to put on her nice clothes and do her makeup and hair, and so that you can go show her off. Make her feel like you're proud to be with her. What else? Listen to what she's saying, okay? Because sometimes women just like to talk. We are talkers, okay? Listen to what she said sometimes, because sometimes she's actually telling you what she wants in a roundabout way. And if you're not paying attention, then, a way to get more sexual activity out of a woman is to suggest, say, oh my God, you're looking so good. What are you doing different? Are you working out? Are you watching what you eat? Are you doing yoga when I'm not at home? What are you doing? I don't know. You just look extra good today. And you smell good too. What is that? Just compliment her. Compliments. And then when you compliment her, don't go right into, okay, let's do it. Don't do that, because that gets annoying. Just walk away. After you compliment her all those times and smell her and give her a hug and kiss her, walk away. Okay? Because then the woman is going to be like, you know, I kind of do feel sexy, you know, I kind of do feel attractive now. And then you'll go follow, the woman will go follow you and be like, hey honey, da 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 da, you know, da 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 da, and then like say, yeah, you know, sit down on the couch with me, let's watch TV together. And then like rub her feet or her shoulders or whatever. And don't ever initiate the sex right off. Because then she's going to think it's a routine and you're just doing that to get some, okay? Let her come on to you first, okay? That way you know she wants you, okay? And if it doesn't happen, then say, you know what, honey? I think I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to tell you because I'm going to be honest. If that doesn't work and get your woman in the mood, say, okay, you know what, honey? I'm going to go meet a friend at such and such because he's having, you know, he wants to talk to me about something, I don't know. But call me if you want me to bring anything home. And depending on what type of woman she is, she's going to be like, if I don't want him to go, if I don't want him to leave, I'm going to have to either seduce him into staying or try to see if I can go with him, which is probably not going to happen. If, you know, unless if you have kids and stuff. So there's your opening right there. If she doesn't want to do anything sexually and she says, okay, honey, go have fun, whatever, then you weren't going to get none anyway. But if she's like, you know, playing hard to get, she will kick in right there and be like, oh, you know what? Let me give you a massage now. It's your turn. Maybe you can go see him tomorrow, you know. And another way to put spark back into your relationship, if you're a man, you don't have to buy the woman everything. You know, once you've been married for so long, the woman probably already has everything she needs. But you can offer, like, to, you know, take her places, see if there's something that she wants to do, order her something off the internet that you think would look pretty on her, have it be delivered in like a surprise. And it can be cheap as long as the thought and the surprise is there. It doesn't matter. You know, you can go to the dollar store and buy something, you know, just as long as the thought is there. Women like to know that you think about them. And like I said, vacations, going other places different. I wouldn't really suggest a strip club, a male strip club or a female strip club for trying to impress your woman. I would say show her something she's never seen before, because women like to learn from men. Like, women like to see a man impress them, okay? Find something that they've never done before, never seen before, and take them there. Impress them, you know? And they'll feel like, oh my God, he is so cool, he's so smart, he's so, you know, he's such a good husband, he surprises me. This is, you know, and make sure, first of all, because there's some crazy women out there, make sure that you've never been there before either, okay? Because if she thinks you've been there before, she's going to say, oh, well, he might have took someone else here. So when you get there, you say, oh, this is my first time here. I looked you up online. You know, if you want to save an argument for later. Because, you know, some women get suspicious when men all of a sudden start acting like all this extra, doing all this extra stuff. Sometimes they feel like, oh, he's trying to make up for something that he's guilty for. Make sure it's like well known that you've never been here before. You're just, you know, grateful to have this woman in your life. You don't ever want to take her for granted. You know, a lot of times my husband, I don't know if it's a lie or the truth, but he'll say, oh, I had a bad dream that I lost you or you left me. And he'll be like doing all this extra good stuff the whole week. You know, I'm like, okay, that works for me. So keep in mind, keep things fresh, keep things new, change the scenery, updates all the time updates. Okay, because you'll see some of those couples and some of those women who look the exact same as they did 20 years ago, have the same hairstyle, have the same makeup look, have the same clothing, and you wonder why the man or the woman is like bored and wants to go elsewhere, because you're not changing. And changing is not changing is stagnation, and it's death. It's the death of a relationship. So if you're not constantly improving yourself or your relationship or the way you do things with each other, if you're not constantly changing, it's going to get blah, and it's going to go blah, and it's not going to be a happy, fun relationship like it could be, you know. And I'm not saying my relationship is perfect, because we have those days where we're just bored to death looking at each other sitting on the couch. And freedom. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you. This is the most important thing. Freedom and space. Give your man or give your woman space and freedom to go do whatever they want. Okay? Don't be that jealous type holding them back. Okay? Get a hobby. Get a hobby, because there's nothing worse than a woman who's too clingy and worried about what their man's doing all the time. There's nothing worse than a man who's always worrying about what his woman is doing, whatever. Get a hobby. Get something that you love to do that sparks your interest. And then, you know, when you get back home or when you get together, you appreciate each other more, because you've had time to actually miss the person. You know, you've had time to say, I wonder what they're doing. You know, you've had time to think about them, okay? So don't be all up, clingy, and, you know, give them space. Like, you know what? Why don't you go watch the basketball game or the football game at a sports bar? You know, go have fun, whatever. Get out of the house, you know. I don't like to see you moping around. You know, I have to stay home and do this, and that, and, you know. And then he'll return the favor for you one day. You know, he'll be like, you know what? Go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. I'm going to watch the kids. You go to the mall. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to be here watch football all day. So why don't you go do something for yourself? So doing things for yourself and letting them do things for themselves and having their personal time will also improve your relationship, because it builds trust, and it shows that you actually care about the person, and it's not just about possession, you know, because love is not possession. And y'all know that's from a Michael Jackson song. Yeah. So love is not really possession. Love is trust, freedom, caring about the other person's well-being. Love is about growing together instead of apart. If you feel like you're growing apart, it's common sense. Start doing more stuff together, okay? If you have a bunch of kids, include the kids. Include the kids. There are many places you can go where they have restaurants, bars with a kid area where they will go play, and you can just sit there and have a conversation. You know, kids run back and forth and eat a French fry every now and then, chicken strip, whatever they order. And they don't always have to be with you. You can get a babysitter, take them to your mom's. But it's good to do things together, even in the house, you know, like I said about the shower and cooking and, you know, yard work. I don't care if it's like just picking up some leaves or checking the mail, you checking the mail while he waters the grass or something. Just make sure you're always together as much as you can be without bugging each other to death. But, you know, there are times you need your space, so let them go. Don't call and check up on them all the time, just, you know, maybe once. And that's it, you know. And I'm going to tell y'all, people are going to cheat if they want to cheat. It's a choice. The options are always there, okay? So it's not about, you know, controlling a person. It's about making them happy so they don't need or want to cheat. You understand? So that's my video. If you have something to add to it or some advice you want to add to it, go ahead. Or if you have another relationship video request that you think would be a good topic for me to cover, put it in the comments and I'll get back with you later.